What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Alright, we're coming back to Volbeat. Yes, indeed. Volbeat fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to do all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity boopity bop, do me a favor. Before you do all those clicks and likes, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This is a request from AB5, and this is actually AB5's prioritized request for the month of October for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So here you go, AB. I hope you enjoy the show, man. AB wanted to see me react to this song by Volbeat called Room 24. Now, haven't heard the song before. No, I don't believe so. This does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard this song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, hold on, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Andreas Kreutz, I guess that's how you pronounce it? Sure, let's go with that. And the video has 4,612 views. Not gonna get you there, sorry. Listen, I'm sure the video is fine, okay? And I'm sure the song is fine. I'm just saying 4,612 views, it's not gonna get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Room 24 featuring King Diamond. Are you kidding me? The king is here among us tonight.
Tonight!
Yes, indeed. Wow. That is a nice surprise. I did not know King Diamond was going to appear on this. This, I swear, this is coincidence. Look, I don't plan ahead when it comes to getting dressed. Are you kidding me? I just grab a shirt and I put it on. But that's cool, man. King Diamond's in this. Okay, well, automatically, I know I'm probably gonna love this. That's great. Cool. I'm sorry, I'm geeking out. I'm sorry. I love King Diamond. He's one of my absolute favorite vocalists of all times. I love his albums. I love his body of work. Everything from his solo stuff to Merciful Fate, even Black Rose. I mean, I know they only did that one demo, but you know, it's still, I even love that. So this is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to this. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
I'm excited. Oh, yeah. Sounds like a King Diamond song. A lot of flat vibes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I can't even hide it. I can't even hide it. I am here for this. I am absolutely here for this. I love the vocal split. Don't get me wrong. I want to hear King sing as much as possible. Don't get me wrong. But I'm glad to hear that the lead vocalist of Volbeat is still present. I'm glad to see that he's still a part of it. If it's an even split, I'm fine with that, believe it or not. I mean, like I said, don't get me wrong. I want to hear King Diamond sing as much as possible, but at the same time, it is Volbeat. You know what I mean? It's still their band. So an even split, well, I'd be perfectly fine with that. Their vocal styles, surprisingly, are actually not similar. I mean, you could tell. You could tell when King comes in, and you could tell when the lead vocalist of Volbeat is singing. You could absolutely tell. There's a very clear difference, but their tones are very complementary. On the switch off, it wasn't abrupt. It wasn't unpleasant. It was actually a very pleasing to the ear transition between the two. So I got no problem with it whatsoever. The songwriting is so geared toward King Diamond. It's that triplet subdivision within the four, just constant, and that's very. I don't know if I would really say King Diamond-ish, but that's very Merciful Fate-ish. Very Merciful Fate-ish. Think about Satan's Fall. Think about Nuns Have No Fun. Think about A Dangerous Meeting. Actually, no, A Dangerous Meeting is pretty much straight 16ths. Think about Nightmare. Course Without Soul. Yeah, Course Without Soul. Gosh, what else? I mean, there's a bunch of songs from Merciful Fate that do that triplet feel, that triplet subdivision within the 4/4. So giving it a 6/8 feel, but not actually being in 6/8. It's still, and you can tell, just all you do is follow the snare, and the snare will tell you whether we're going to be in 6/8 or whether we're going to be in 4/4. So that's awesome. I am loving this. I don't just like it, I'm loving this. This is outstanding. Let's keep going. Follow the snare.
My mind is awake. I open my eyes, but it's so hard to breathe. Something is in here to silence my screams. The darkness in 24, steal your breath away once more. Oh, it's happening again. The smell of rotting bread embrace for me. No way out, only God can say.
No, that's your sort of 6/8.
Feel my eyes filling up with fear. Will someone hear me crying out for help in 124? In 124.
I like that little breakdown they did, switching into a 6/8. Now that's not 4. They actually switched down. They shifted gears down into a 6/8 feel. That not 6/8 feel, into 6/8, which was nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 4. Yeah. And you could tell from the ride on that. Going back, but they went back into that straight 4/4 though with that triplet subdivision. That's nice. They did a great job on that. That was a very nice, smooth transition. Needed. If they had done the entire song at the straight 4/4 with that triplet subdivision, I don't know if I would have enjoyed the song as much. I'm glad they did that. That really kind of helped break it up a little bit. You'll hear me talk a lot about songs being monotonous, and that's a dangerous trap to walk into when the song has no difference in feel or no difference in tempo or anything like that. It's just straight ahead song. I mean, it depends. If they'll do some like modulations within key, like if they'll change key to go into like a bridge or something like that, or the chorus is in a different key than the verse or something like that. That's fine, or not a different key, but a different chordal structure, a different chordal flow. That's fine. At that point, it's not really monotonous. What I'm talking about monotonous is there's no change in tempo, there's no change in key, there's no change in feel, there's no change in chordal flow, there's no change in anything. It's just straight. Like punk songs. A lot of punk songs do that. A lot of punk songs will just stay monotonous. But here's the thing about punk songs, though. Most punk songs are 3 minutes or less. At that point, you're pretty safe. You know what I mean? But if you're doing a 6-minute song or a 7-minute song or even a 5-minute song, and there's just no difference, no variations, no fluctuation within the chordal structure or within feel or anything like that, it's going to get monotonous and it's going to get boring. So I'm glad to see they did that little change up there. That was really nice. It was nice hearing King going up into that falsetto range. Yeah. I am loving everything about this, and I'm not even going to try to hide it. I'm going to enjoy it. I am absolutely feeling this. And if you're not feeling it, you're on the wrong damn channel. That's all there is to it.
Caught in the darkness, the road's getting covered, my body's unrolled. Lying in bed and unable to move.
Sadness is a falling tear, turning into liquid fear. Who killed who? We'll never know. Oh, we'll never know.
The smell of running blood and life for me. No way out, only darkness here. Feel my eyes filling up with fear. Will someone hear me crying out for help in Room 24?
I love the rapid switching right there between the two. That was good. It overlaid. So while the lead singer from Volbeat was singing In King over it, staggered, but still over the top, and then he came back in over King. That was nice. Really nice layering, really nice staggered, layered entrances on the vocals. It was very effective. Matter of fact, it was so good, I want to go back and hear it again. No, I don't care. Hey, it's my show. If I want to go back, we're going to go back. Look, it's King Diamond. I'm sorry. I want to go back and I want to hear it again. Let me back it one more. Right about here.
Will someone hear me crying out for help in Room 24?
Finish on the start. Yeah. I want to go back. I want to listen to this whole thing again. I want to go back right now and listen to this whole thing again. It was that good. I enjoyed the hell out of this. I have it all set. As soon as I'm done filming, I am going to go and I'm going to listen to this again. You better believe it. Let me finish filming first, though. I got to be disciplined here. Let me finish filming first. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. After that, I'm going back and listening to this again, though. You better believe it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Volbeat with Room 24, featuring the legendary King Diamond. All hail the king. Let's see, this was a request from AB5, and this was actually AB5's prioritized request for the month of October for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, AB5. Hope you enjoyed the show, and thank you so much for sharing this with me, because honestly, I would never have found this probably. So thank you for that. Thank you for cluing me into this. Let's just get right to it, because I want to go back. I want to listen to that song again. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.7. Yep, 8.7. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Let me just, I know I've said this already, but let me just say it one more time. I loved this. This was fun to listen to. This was enjoyable. I had a blast listening to this. Now, I know probably there's a lot of people out there going, well, if you enjoyed it so much, why didn't you give it like a 9 or like a 9.2 or a 9.6? Why are you only giving it an 8.7? Well, first of all, an 8.7 is a great score. Don't let that score fool you. That is a great score. That's actually a pretty high great score. As much as I love it, as much as I enjoy it, as much as I want to go back and listen to it right now, I still have to be objective, and I still have to be able to take everything into consideration, and there's a comparison to be had. Obviously, there is a scale that I have to follow. So I'm giving this an 8.7 because have I heard things that are more impressive than this? Yes, I've definitely heard songs that are far more impressive than this. But just because it wasn't impressive doesn't mean I didn't enjoy it. Listen, there are songs that I think are extremely impressive, and I can't stand them. But I'll still give them like, a 9.2 or a 9.3, despite the fact that I may not like it. That's really how it works. Then again, there have also been songs that I've given 7s to that I've really enjoyed. So it's all about perspective. There's the side of me, there's how I feel about it personally, and then there's also the side of me where I have to be objective. So that's why it's coming to the 8.7. Now let's talk about the song and what got it up to that score of 8.7. First of all, I am a big advocate of starting and ending the same way. Begin with the end in mind, or finish how you start. Take your pick, but they both come out to the exact same thing. And they did that with this song. They had that intro, that how would you put, haunting, I guess is a good way of putting it, that haunting King Diamond-esque intro. I loved that. Very, very effective. And they ended the exact same way. I didn't say this during the reaction. I kind of wish I had said it out loud. But right after the intro finished and it went into the main groove of the song, I had a thought flash through my head, and the thought was, I didn't say I wonder, I said I hope they end that way. I hope they end how they started, because that was such an effective opener. It would make an equally great closer, and I'm so glad to see that they did. That was awesome. The main riff. Now, after I was done filming, I was thinking about everything. A thought occurred to me. I was saying it was 4/4. That's how it felt to me. This song felt like 4/4, but here's the thing. When they switched into that halftime feel, and it was a halftime feel, they didn't slow down the tempo. The tempo was the same. They went into a halftime feel, it became very much a 6/8 feel to me. Now, here's the thing, and this is something that slipped my mind. I don't know why it did, because I literally preach this every time I do a reaction or I hear a song in general that has 6/8. 6/8 and 4/4 are very easily mixed up when you're playing with that triplet feel. Now, is this song in 4/4? It very well could be. Is this song in 6/8? It could equally be possible. So it really depends on how you feel. Me personally, I was following two things. I was following the snare and I was following the ride cymbal. When they were in that straight time, it very much felt like a 4/4 time to me personally. But when they switched to halftime feel, it felt like 6/8 because the ride was really dictating that 6/8 feel. While when we were in the straight ahead feel, it was more reliant on the snare hitting on the 2 and the 4. So, it wasn't on the 2 and the 4. Or was it on the 2 and the 4? Yeah, I think it was on the 2 and the 4. It felt more like 4/4 to me. Now, I'm sure there are going to be people who are going to say it felt like 6/8 the whole way through. And there are also going to be people who are going to say that it felt like 4/4 time the whole way through. And then again, there might even be people who are going to say that the straight time felt like 6/8 to them, but I went into that halftime feel, it switched to 4/4. So it's just a matter of opinion, and it's a matter of perspective, and it really is, what it boils down to is how you internalize it, you know? The only way I would know for certain is if Volbeat contacted me and said, here's the sheet music. Number one, that's never going to happen. Number two, I don't even know if they even use sheet music. And if they do, I don't know if they'd be willing to share. But that's really the only way we'll know for sure. Other than that, it is completely open to interpretation. So, to me, the fast part felt like 4/4, slow down part felt like 6/8. That's how it felt to me, but like I said, you may interpret it different than I do. But that's the beautiful thing about art in general, is always open to interpretation. And when it comes to 4/4 and 6/8, I love it. I love having that 3 play against the 4. I'm a big advocate of that. The guitars on this were clean, super clean, super clean. Didn't matter what they were playing, whether they were chunking away or hitting out those sustained chords. They were accurate. They sounded great. I love the guitar tone on this. Not too thick, not so thick that it got muddy, but still with a good, decent amount of crunch and a good, decent amount of overdrive to make the point and drive it home. Bass, I could hear it in the background. Me personally, I'm a bass player, sue me. I would have liked to hear it a little bit more in the mix, just ever so slightly in the mix, but that's me. The drumming on this was tight. That ride work, I'm not a big fan of cymbal work. I am much more about the skins. But I gotta say, when they went into that slower, not slower, when they went into that halftime tempo, or that halftime feel, and he was on that ride, man, that was clean. It was clean, and you can set your watch to it. Very, very nice ride work. I gotta give credit where credit's due. Not the biggest fan of cymbals, but he did a fine job there. Vocally, this was the selling point, obviously, for 2 reasons. Number one, the lead singer from Volbeat has a really nice voice. I dig his tone. Very appropriate for the style of music that they play, and it sounds really good. And number 2, I mean, look, I'm a huge King Diamond fan, so anytime I get to hear King, I'm all in favor of it. Hearing the 2 of them together actually was really nice. Their tones were very complimentary of each other. When they would switch off, it wasn't seamless. You could tell when the switch off happened, but it wasn't abrupt. It wasn't like, oh my God, what a huge change. It was a subtle change, but the change, was noticeable. You could tell who was singing what. And that was really good. I'm glad when vocalists do that. When you have 2 vocalists whose tones are completely on polar opposite sides of the planet, it can be a little distracting, and it can at times even be a little annoying. So I'm glad to see that their voices meshed well. When they had that one part that I wanted to go back and listen to again, when they had those staggered layered entrances, that was nice. That was nice. I dug that. Listen, there's really nothing else to say about this. This was a fantastic song. It was a great listen to. I am, like I said, as soon as I'm done filming, I am going to go and I'm going to listen to this. Since I want to go do that, I'm going to do that right now. So we're going to end it here with an 8.7. That's where we're at. That's where we're going to stay. Great job, Volbeat, and all hail the king. 8.7, final score. I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.